up, ladies? Coach Shauna here. Today we are going to go over scales and modifications for the chest to bar pull-up. Last week we showed you how to do scales and modifications for your pull-up. We highly suggest you going back and checking that video out before we get started with this one. We are going to go from easiest to most challenging modifications for how to begin your chest to bar journey. Ready? Let's go. So the first one we're going to talk about is your inverted row. This is the easiest modification from your pull-up to your chest to bar pull-up, right? And I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to make this so that you understand where you're pulling to when you're doing your chest to bar. So to start, I want your bar set up at about hip height. I want you using the men's barbell because we're working on our grip strength. And when you are doing your pulling, I want you to be mindful of two very important things. I want those legs to be straight, and I want you pulling to the bra line. So it's going to look like this. Your hands are going to get set up just like you would do a regular pull-up. Make sure you got your gymnastics grips, your Toto grips especially. Shout out to them. Legs are going to be straight, locked out. We're building that strong pulling hollow position, and I'm pulling to my bra line, okay? I want you to be able to do 8 to 10 reps with this before you make it more challenging. And here's how you'll do that. You're going to grab a band. You're going to have 2 J hooks underneath your bar, and you're going to make sure your shoes are tied, not like mine. You're going to grab that band and you're going to stick it across. Now I'm going underneath the band, and this band is going to provide additional resistance, and it's also giving me that feedback to be more explosive, which is what I need when I do my kipping chest to bar, okay? Get underneath it. Same setup, thumbs around, very important. Here. And now I have additional resistance. Cool? That is the inverted row and the inverted row RX Plus. The next one we're going to talk about is the toes assisted chest to bar. So you've gotten comfortable with the inverted row, right? And we're progressing to a little bit more challenging movement. So your feet are going to be underneath the bar or maybe even a little bit past it. And just like we talked about last week with your feet assisted pull up, you're going to minimize the amount of leg that you want to use. The goal is, can I use just my arms with a little bit of leg? And notice where I'm pulling. I'm still pulling to my chest. Now, out of habit, I suicide gripped, which is this. But as you start to get working on your pulling, I want thumbs around. You're going to hear me harp on that, okay? And I want you to be really mindful of looking up and pulling to here. I see a lot of athletes when they start learning how to do chest to bars where they look forward and they pull and they're trying to pull to here and they literally block the ability to reach the chest, okay? Look back. It's going to help with your bar muscle up when we get you there. Cool? Then we're going to move on to the banded chest to bar. So the third modification that we're going to talk about is your banded chest to bar. Now, you did the inverted row, you did the toes to bar, toes to bar. You did the toes assisted, right? And now you're at a position where you want to practice essentially the whole movement, but you're still not strong enough to pull to your chest unassisted. You're going to start with a moderate to thick band because I want you to get comfortable and confident with the movement. We're going to apply the same thought process that we did with our toes on the box, where I want you looking up and I want you pulling to that bra line. And looking up allows you to remember to lean back. The lean back allows you to open everything up and get that pull to the bar. Okay, now hopefully I don't eat shit on my jump. Yeah! All right. So it is harder to wrap your thumbs around. Thumbs are around. Toes are pointed. I'm practicing that hollow position. And I'm looking back. And you can see they're hard for me. And I can do strict unassisted chest to bar. You will add these in to your regular workouts when you can do 8 to 10 toes assisted with minimal legs. Cool? Thank you for watching this. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, Comment down below with anything we can do to help you on your pulling journey. And I look forward to providing you guys more content in the future.